For those who would be saying, being bothered about, I was speaking with someone I think 2 years ago, and we're considering an investment, and the person had been long gone from the continent for decades, and he said, "You go to take this money to Africa, and we can't find you anymore." You know, and we cannot repatriate the funds.
All right.
You know, so some people they say capital goes where it thinks is safe for it. You know, so people are concerned about the safety of their investment. People are concerned about the strength of the not just infrastructure. Now you're talking about the legislative frameworks that supports, you know, capital influx, the strength of the local laws. You know, people are concerned about those things. So in terms of diversification of their wealth, you know, it's a good thing to want to consider to bring it home. But the question is, how do you ensure that it's safe where you direct it to, whether it's Zanzibar or Nigeria or wherever across the continent? So yes, I'd like you to speak to that.
Yes, absolutely. It's an important point, because when you make investment, you have to also protect the investment.
Absolutely.
And laws, regulations, international treaties protect the investments.
Mm-hmm.
So the investment framework within a country becomes a very strong driver.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what has made the difference for Rwanda, for instance, and a couple of other jurisdictions. We'll talk about Kenya, which did very well for quite a while. And also a few other markets that have been on the front burner.
Mm-hmm.
It's really them working on ease of doing business, regulations,
Mm-hmm.
and also the interoperability of their currency, of their banking system, financing system, etc. Having a very predictable economic policies, and welcoming for foreign investment. For instance, being able to create a company and own it 100%. It's the case in Zanzibar. You need to make a minimum investment, but you can own your company 100%. It's the same in Burundi. Actually, Burundi is overwhelmingly open for business. I was quite surprised. And in December, we had the opportunity with my co-founder to be invited by the president of Burundi, attending the International Investors Summit, made some announcements, and it was really great to know about the regulations. So I think what is lacking most of the times, I think for countries like Burundi, countries like that don't seem to be very open for business from the outside, is really